So today we're going to cover section 1 and 2, mostly for review. And then, of course, prior to that, we will do Qigong and silk reeling, and also review the last 2-3 postures of section 2. And they are the most difficult one for section 2. That way, we're quite ready to go to section 3 after. Okay. So first, energy shower, feet shoulder width, whole body relaxed, connect, and breathe in. Hold the energy to the crown of the head. Let the whole body relax. And let the descending chi cleanse your organs. Drop the elbow and slowly breathe out and flush out the old energy down the bubbling spring at the bottom of your feet. About here. Yeah. 3 more on your own. Breathe in. Relax. Slowly breathe out and flush. Take your time. 2 more. Breathe in. Relax. You see me sit a little bit. So I open the joints in my pelvic area and the knees. And now I slowly guide the old energy up, deep into the ground. Last one. Connect. Breathe in. Relax. Let the descending chi cleanse your organs. Slowly breathe out and flush. Okay, start collecting energy to the upper dantian. Hover over that a little bit. Relax. Breathe out. And store the energy in the middle dantian. Relax. 2 more on your own. Excuse me. Breathe in. Relax. Breathe out. Store. Relax the elbows, the shoulders particularly. You can turn a little bit left and right to mix the energy in the body. And then let it go. Let it go. Good. Hover over the middle dantian and let the energy settle. Good. We're going to start collecting energy to the middle dantian. But before that, make sure your life gate is closed. You can put your hand there to close it, or you can think about closing the life gate in your mind. And breathe in. Hold the energy to the middle dantian. Hover over that. Let the energy settle. Breathe out and relax. And breathe in. As I breathe in, you see me sit a little bit. Let the energy settle. And breathe out. And breathe in. Breathe out. Next, we're going to open the sky and close the earth. Open the sky, spread the arms out, forward and upward. Breathe in. Spread the energy to your arms, to your feet. To spread energy to the feet, you see how I sit a little bit. Let the joints open and let the energy move to the palm of your hand and the bottom of your feet. And relax. Relax and breathe out. And return the energy back to the dantian. Okay, try again. Connect. Breathe in. Feel the energy permeate through the core of your body. The upper dantian. The palm, center of your palm. And relax. Sit. Let the energy go down to your feet. Relax. Totally relax. And then breathe out. And return the energy back to the middle dantian. 1 more on your own. Open the sky, breathe in, spread the energy throughout the whole body. Relax, drop the elbow, the shoulders, and start to sit. Feel the energy goes down to the legs. And now breathe out and return the energy back to the middle dantian and relax. Okay, So today we're going to do another form of standing meditation. This meditation is called center and stable. So very often when we do embrace the dantian stance, this is what we call a stationary qigong. That means you don't move. Even you don't move, you still move. The first move is what? Put the hands on the dantian, right? So this standing meditation allows you to focus on your dantian mentally, and also the center of your palm, maple palace, which is the largest energy opening on your hand, covers the other hand, covers the dantian. So allows you to physically let the whole body's energy settle back to the dantian. So we often do that at the end of a qigong session, right? So this allows you to let the energy settle. So today I'm going to introduce a new standing meditation, what Chen Wang often talk about, called center and stable. Center is when the whole body is centered. Stable, that means you don't move. How do you do that? So we start with the Wuji stance. You remember the Wuji stance, how the arms are on the side, right? The quad relax, right? The quad relax. I'm going to set my waistline so you can see on the two. Yeah. So the body is relaxed, the quad relaxed, the knees relaxed, yuan dang. So this is rounded. So the feet opens a little bit. So support the pelvic area, arms by your side. So this is the starting position. It's a starting posture for the Taiji form. And in this starting position, the body is at rest, the tongue to the upper palate, the chin tucked in, the shoulder relaxed. You all know how to do this. So from here, we take on the stable and center and stable stance. So the hand goes up, breathing, and the body sits. Can you see? Breathe in. See how the hand raised and the body sit. As you do that, you can feel your dantian feeling warm. Can you feel that? Yeah, the dantian is warm. So for the center and stable posture, the hand could be in this position, or in this position. Okay, the elbow is slightly dropped. Can you see? So which position? They all call center and stable form. That stance. When the hand is at near the dantian position, you see how my center of the palm facing the dantian? Yeah. And the fist is about, and the hand is about two fists wide, right? One fist, two fists. So my hand is there, about here. Yeah. So it's like, and you see, and me exaggerate the movement. My hands start at Wuji position. I breathe in and I sit. Now this is the lowest. This is the entry level stance, so to speak. In this position, how do you feel? You actually would feel the arms, the hands feel very warm. Can you feel it? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. You feel it. When you see how the elbow is not tight, right? The shoulder is not tight, the elbow is not tight. I just raise my arm to this position. So this is entry level because this position is the most comfortable and the first position people train in. Because you started moving, right? You're no longer in Tai Chi form. And in the Wuji means no movement, right? No polarity. Once you start moving, you are in the stable form. In the stable form, you can actually feel the hands starting to feel warm. Your intention are not in your hand. Your intention should still be in your dantian. Everything else being the same. So why it's called center? Because the arms are very close to the center of the body, and your intention is still in the center of the body, where the dantian. Can you feel it? Yes. the eyelids drop, the hands feel warm. So in this position, you see how my hands are about two fists apart. 1, 2, right? 1, 2, here. Yes. So you see how my hands are not folded up like that. It's actually, you see how the center of my palm is my dantian directly facing. Can you see? Yeah.
Yeah.
So that way you can feel the dantian. The dantian senses the hand. The hand senses the dantian. The hands are connected. So this form is very stable and allows you to move the energy first to your hand. That's why there's a reason why the hands feel warm. So in this position, it allows you to consolidate all your energy into the center position, the dantian. And the hand, in effect, is embracing the dantian, but a little bit further away. Now, sit a little bit. As I sit, I continue, I open up the paw a little bit. You see how I open up? Sit a little bit until the whole body relaxes. You can still feel the dantian warm and check your body posture. The center part of the body is hollow, meaning as you breathe out, you can feel the energy slowly descend. Can you see my hand coming closer to? Can you see my hand here? The energy slowly breathe as you breathe out. The energy slowly descends through the center of the body and very stable into the dantian. So this is the first movement from the Wuji to here for martial arts training. You can feel, if you feel the dantian warm or the belt meridian or any part of the body warm, you have started consolidating the energy. It's called center and stable because the energy is centered around dantian and very stable. So how do you define a stable? Body at rest, right? Yeah. The qua is at rest. This part of the one tail, the jumping circle is still soft because the body is at rest. Center has all the properties of Wuji stance, except the hands are moved up. Good. So this is the beginning stance. As you get better, you can move it to the sternum at level. Can you see me? Can you see the sternum position? My elbow continue to be a little bit lower. I don't do this. Relax. So this is the sternum position. The fists, the hands are still 2 fists apart. As I get better, I can move up. You see, as I move up, I sit a little bit lower to counterbalance. Now it's at chest level. And this is ready for consolidating the energy. Centralize the energy. That's why it's center. And then they're very stable. It's stable so you can seize it or center your energy. If you at any one point in time feel the chest congested, don't lift it up too high. You're not ready. Drop it. If it's still tight, drop it some more. I suggest you start off at the low position. Okay, the hands are not facing up. It's actually directly facing. You can see how my hand is facing. When you face it, you can feel the hands warm. It's almost like embracing the dantian. Yeah, your hands are too close, Richard. A little bit, 2 fists, right? 1, 2, about there. Yeah. So yeah. Open. So you don't start off with tight. You start off with relaxed. So we always start off with the Wuji stand. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, sit. The hand comes up at that position. The rest of the body is Wuji position. Good. Don't tense your hand. Let the hand go. You'll find that as the hands are not tense, you feel the hands feel warm. You're centralizing your energy right within the hand's reach. And this is the first step in seasoning or training your energy, centralized energy. Okay, quiet your thoughts. Same idea as normal stand, Wuji stance. But be mindful. In this stance, it trains the body more. You feel the energy stronger. Yeah. So what is the difference between this stance and the Wuji stance? I'll give you 1 minute to finish the stance. We'll talk about that. Focus and relax. Enjoy the stance. Collect the energy and stop. Let's close understanding meditation. Rub the center of your palm together. Collect energy from Dantian, the center of the palm. Use the energy to nurture the eye. Massage the sinus. Wash the hair. The face. Close the pores. Massage your kidneys. How do you feel?
Good.
Good. Okay. And since it settled a little bit to discuss what these two. Okay. So the Wuji stance is used in the it's used very often for healing purposes or settling down. Yeah. And in the Wuji stance, the body doesn't move also, but then the arms are by the side and you don't lift anything. When you don't lift anything, the mind is at rest and you let go. So as you let go, the rest of the body feels the same as the center and stable stance, but the mind is a lot more at rest, and you let the natural flow of energy proceed, and it's good for healing. It's also good for settling the mind, getting ready for action. That's why it's the first pose in the Taiji form, Lao Jia offering. Now, the stable and the central stance is used and very often discussed by Chen Wang. Is the first stance in preparing you for martial arts. What does that mean? Preparing your energy, consolidating your energy, centralizing it, so you can actually strike. Yeah. So that's why when you first do the Wuji stance and you convert yourself, right, breathe in, the hand comes up, the body sits a little bit. Now you're ready. You feel the hands warm. You feel the center of palm pointing to the dantian. You're consolidating energy, both in the whole body and also in the hands. Okay, so the hands are very, very often used for striking purposes, right? So this prepared the mind and the body for martial arts. So that's why the first is most easy. This is easier. as soon as you lift your hand. Okay, take your hand here and try to lift it. If you lift it, you will feel this part powering up. The reason is because when you lift your hand, you're drawing the energy from the dantian to this level. It rises in your chest, in your abdominal, in your sternum. In this position, the energy starts to fill here. When the energy is here, energy fills the hands and the circle. Can you see the circle? Yeah, front and back. Once you lift, it's like lifting weight. The mindset has now changed. The mindset has changed to bring the energy up to a different conscious level. So you can use it for striking, for more martial art purposes. So this is a stronger martial art training by lifting it higher, and also requires you to actually relax the chest more. So that's why when you first lift it up and all of a sudden this part feels tight. Not used to it. Yeah. And you lift it a little higher. Oh my gosh, I'm ready for action. It's all for a purpose. When you lift it, you move the energy up the body. Now the sensation of the energy that you feel now is much more mature than when you first started with Taiji. Do you agree? Yes. You
Yeah.
can feel the energy more. So I suggest when you first train in this pose, keep it at the lower level until the whole body get used to it. Yeah. And you can feel the sensation, energy is strong. But still let it go. Don't try to move it any place else. Because if you get stuck in some bad places, I can't help you. I cannot free you. So let it go. It will naturally get to that stage. Okay. So I would suggest training just here to improve your martial arts ability. You can move the power stronger over time. As soon as I start moving, I feel my whole body warming up. And that's a natural, that's natural progression. It will happen. But don't think that every time you lift your hands, the whole body will fire. It's not the case. I guarantee you, because there will be good days and there will be bad days. There are days when you're tense and there are days when you're not tense. So on days that you're very tense, don't try to do it here. Just get stuck. Try to get comfortable, slowly work yourself up. Because when your channels are open, you have no obstruction. That's when you start training for the martial arts. If you have blockages and you try to train, the blockages will get more stuck.
Right.
Always safe to do the Wuji stand because it will naturally resolve the blockages. It's great for health. This is also good for health, but it's also good for martial arts. It's like lifting weights, right? You lift more and more weights, it's like punching, right? It's the same idea, right? So it prepares the body for more energy propagation. Basic. Okay. Any question? Pretty good?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah, you good? Yeah.
Yeah.
So can you share with me what do you feel? Do you feel any different when you do this stand?
Well, so what I realized is just how I usually carry my laptop on the shoulder. I try to mix it up sometimes, but I just realized how tense the shoulder is from work still. So I felt very relaxed everywhere. I felt like my fingers energy going across my fingers, but here was extremely
And
uh, tense, and I didn't realize actually. It's only when I started doing it I realized how much.
right,
So I just started to try to relax and just let it go, and you
right.
know,
So if you do feel tense, try to work
yeah,
uh,
yeah,
open and
yeah,
close, open and close.
yeah,
Okay, open and close. And also don't try to go to do the stance right away. Try
yeah,
to do Wuji stance until the whole body, until this tension resolve. because if you do the hands in this way, if one side the channel is wide open, this side, right, it moves up here to the shoulder, and if this part is tense, you will feel a lot of discomfort. Well, one side is the channels are open, the other side is half open. Yeah, so don't do this dance until all your channels are open and comfortable. So you can try do the Wuji stance. If the Wuji stance you don't feel anything and you feel very comfortable and easy, then you proceed to doing this dance. But there's no rush. Health is more important. Yeah. Yeah. Try to use silk reeling exercises. Do you see the tension is in front or in the back? Can you tell?
A little of both, but more in the back, I would.
It's usually in the back. If it's in the back, it's muscular.
Yeah.
It's muscular. It's not. So you will find that in the back is tense, especially around here and the scapular area here. It will actually cause the flow of energy in the one half of the chest to be uneven. So the thing to do is actually try to massage it. Or for me, I don't need to massage anymore. I actually can reach it with my mind. So I would put my finger there and just tell it to let go, let go. You see, you can feel that muscle start to soften. Can you feel it? Yeah. And then you open up the chest by using shoulder rotation. So you can do half shoulder rotation with even and do all day. So let's say, can you see? Okay, half. So instead of using the shoulder to carry, I use my legs and my waist. So the work is actually on the core, and the legs. The way I sit, okay. So let's say this is the right shoulder that is having problems. I put my left leg up. So now this is the bow stance, right? In the bow stance, I relax. So this quad is relaxed. I turn it, I close my shoulder, I open my shoulder. Close it, open. Try not to rotate. Just let the shoulder, like closing a door. See, pretend this is a door, right? I move the door and move out. So this
Okay.
door actually soft. Yeah, is that for a reason. So this is my body. I swing it and I swing it open. I swing. So how do I swing? I actually use this as a pivot. Can you see? I swing forward and I swing. Close and open. I don't do shoulder rotation because if you pull and this tight, heart is tight, it doesn't do this well. So I will take the shoulder rotation and split it into two. Watch. Okay. So what I do, can you see from here? Now, my left foot is in front, right? I anchor. Can you see? Huh? I move to the back and I swing it forward. Yeah, that's it. It's also easy, might be easier if you do a horse stance forward and back. Horse stance not as easy for me. I use the back. So I change weight to the back, push forward and swing. So how do I know? You can put the hand here. You can feel this part stretching up. Stretching. Yeah. You see? And so I squeezing the door. This is a door, right? That's open and close, right? Open and close, right? A door. So my door is here. I open, I close. Close, open. Close, open. And then I pull backwards. Open this way and relax. Open this way and relax. So I use the same technique as my shoulder rotation. But instead of rotate the shoulder, I just key off the chest. So you see how I sit in the front, I swing it to the back, I swing it to the front. So the swinging usually is like this, right? But instead of swinging like this, I coil a little bit. I swing. You see my shoulder? Yes, that's it.
Yeah.
So that's why we use this hand over here. Breathe in, breathe out, close, in. So I change weight between the front and back leg.
Yeah.
Can you feel it?
Yeah. That's.
Yeah. So now you're using the lower part of the body and your waist and just make that coiling effect. Yeah. And breathe in to the back and breathe out, swing it to the front. I don't bother about rotating the shoulder. Don't bother. Just forward and backward. Can you feel it?
Yeah.
So now, once you've gotten the closing ready, you can turn back in center, back in center. So first, so forget about rotation of the shoulder. This is my chest. I fold it and I come back. Fold it and come back. Then I fold it back and come forward like this. Can you see? Can you see what I'm doing? So this is my core, right? I'm using my weight change from the front and back leg to just swing my shoulder.
It's like a shoulder strike, but not with
Oh, not
intensity.
with strength. Correct.
Yeah.
It's a
Yeah.
shoulder strike, but not with strength. So you're folding it and rest. Folding it and rest. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Can you feel it? The front part of the chest start to relax. Now you're going to put on the back part of the chest, fold it to the back and level. Push back and level. Back and level. So now I let my arms swing, you see? Forward and back. I connect the two. Feels good, huh?
Yes, it does.
Okay, you can feel the back stretching out. Does
Yeah.
it feel good? So
Yeah, now
unless
the next side needs some attention.
yeah, that's it. So I'm doing with my left foot in front because I'm working on the right chest.
Yeah, I'm reverse. Yeah.
If you yeah, so your this is your left chest, so that's
This
why
is my left. Yeah.
right foot is in front, right? So
Yeah.
you swing.
Mm.
Use your neck to stretch out your shoulder. It's like the shoulder strike, but not with the power. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Then you could try and test it out with the real shoulder rotation. See if it can. That's the test. You always test if the hypothesis works. Is it good?
It's better.
Yeah.
I'll have to do some more work, but this definitely feels
Oh,
a lot better. The release any tension and just relaxing, and that definitely feels a lot better.
yeah. Okay. It should help. Yes.
Yeah. I
So
guess something to practice some more
yes. So
or
when
incorporate into my relaxation.
okay. So one thing to watch out. Don't tense.
Yeah.
If I do this, I tense this part. It's not going to work, and I should let it go
Yeah.
and just swing it. So if the front and back is too much to swing, you can do the side, yeah, side by side. It might work better to stop and just turn and. But this, for me, it doesn't work as well. I actually work better if I just stretch it a little bit more. It really, so now if you want to increase the volume of the stretch, I incorporate the hand movement. So in, up, in, up, in. Now we're using, what have you done is, besides the folding of the corner of your shoulder, this part, yeah, I actually use the hand to stretch this way. Open. No. Open. So I increase the power of my swing.
Yeah.
Does it work for you, Yang?
Yeah, I think it works better than rotating.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, so you just use your legs to stretch your arm and the shoulder.
Yeah.
Make sure it works for my other class. There's another person in my other class. It's in person, so I can see if it works for him. But it seems like it might work for you too. Is that you use your breathing. So your breath is your friend. You just spread open and let it go. Breathe in, breathe out, swing. And breathe in, relax, and breathe out. Relax, breathe in. Yeah, so try not to turn the head. You get whiplash.
Yeah.
It's your body, so you can figure it out sooner than me. Does it work? Yeah, it works.
It does. It does. I had a question about breathing as well, Irene. I think I naturally breathe to my diaphragm. That's from singing many, many years ago. I just developed that habit. Um, so what do you recommend? I know some people very chest deep when they breathe. They breathe and their chest rises, but I usually send the air right down to my neck. Just wanted to make sure.
Yes, that's very good. I'm really happy for you.
Yeah.
When we first start teaching people to do stands, we often tell them normal breathing. The reason is because if you tell them to breathe with diaphragm or other parts and they're not used to, the whole body would get tense.
Hands. Yeah.
The tension doesn't help the energy to move through the muscles because the energy moves between muscles. So once they have acquired the sensation of energy or the whole body start to relax, then what they find out on their own actually is that they will start to breathe with the diaphragm.
Okay.
Okay, so I am very happy you brought this up.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a very good progression. You have reached that level where you actually feel comfortable to breathe with the diaphragm.
Yeah.
Okay, so only when you feel comfortable to breathe with the diaphragm, that's when it starts to act well. That's why you can feel the energy very easily. Now, one thing to really remember is that when you put the hand here, the elbow is still dropped a little bit. This allows the shoulder to relax for a reason, but don't drop the hand. You see, this hand doesn't, this ankle doesn't help because what this ankle did was it back pressure. The energy goes here, can't get down, it back pressure back, and soon you will feel this part tense. I actually feel when I do this, I feel this part back pressure. I start to feel this part tense. So don't do this. Elbow drop and keep the hand level. Don't do this. Don't do that.
Okay.
Don't do this. Don't do that. Many don't do. Make it so you can see when you start with the Wuji position, the whole body's relaxed. I breathe in, I raise my arm. In this position, the whole body is relaxed. You can feel the hands warm, and the body is central and very stable. Then you've got it. That's why it's called central and stable. It's a way to consolidate the energy. Don't breathe. And so if you continue to breathe as normal breathing, you'll find that the chest feels very tight.
Yeah.
But when you first started with this posture, I would recommend not use the diaphragm breathing until you feel comfortable. Try not to think about, just train one thing at a time. The training is on the focus, the concentration, and the energy consolidation. That means centralize your energy and consolidate. That's why it's stable. All the energy at diaphragm, at the dantian, and the hands feel it. That's the crucial part. Work on your breathing when you're less tense. So every time you try something new, the body starts to tense one way or the other, right? So let the body relax before you start thinking about the breathing. In fact, your body, once it's fully relaxed, will start naturally breathing with the diaphragm. You don't have to actively pursue. Yeah?
Gotcha.
Question? Okay.
No, I'm fine. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm fine, yeah.
Yeah, let's do a little bit of silk reeling and do the form because otherwise we lose the time. Yeah, the time is close to 4. It goes from 3 to 4:30. Okay. Yeah, we have an hour. So shoulder rotation, neck rotation first, right? 2, 3. Reverse. When you're done, consolidate. Okay, shoulder rotation. Do the horse stance. Quad relax, tailbone tucked in. Sink on the left, roll back on right. Sink on the right, roll back on left. 6 repetitions. 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6. Forward on the same side. Right on right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Left. And stop. Hand maneuver. The other side. Two hands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Waist turn. Middle. Middle. Lower. Middle. High. Middle. Lower. The energy. Stop. Okay, ready? 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Six. Reverse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Open. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse. Tuck the tailbone in. 4, 3, 2, 1. 3 squats. Breathe in. Breathe out. 2. Breathe out. 3. Lower. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Four, 5, 6, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Reverse. 4, 3, 2, 1. Forward, backward, forward, backward. Side by side. Side by side. Shake it loose. Take a deep breath and go. Okay, get a drink of water, back in 1 minute. How are you feeling now? Oh, and drops. Okay. We're gonna take it from I'll push with both hands, which is second to last posture in the end of section 1. And we take it all the way to 37, which is kick with right heel. Okay, so that allows us to visit the entire section 2. And while we're doing section 2, if any part of the form is a little bit wobbly, we will go back and visit those special pieces. But I think before we do that, let's do the last 3 postures, which we did for the last 2-3 weeks, okay? To make sure those are the newest version. So let's start with kicking with 2 feet, right? End of kicking with 2 feet. Yeah, okay. Probably tough on the medium belly. Okay, a little bit less distraction. The hands are triangle in front of the chest. Left hand is higher because you just finished striking the uppercut, right? Yeah. When you turn. Look.
Yeah.
So, okay. Double kick. Airborne. Hands to the right. Left foot open. Weight to the left foot. Slow. Good. Coil. Turn to my right. Land. So weight now in the back leg, the right quad, and thrust forward. We take the half fist. Forward elbow backward. From here. Right? So forward, side. Weight in the back quad. Good. Open. So you see I open the left foot. Close. Kick on the outside. Press. Turn to the right. Kick to the inside. Turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Heel kick. Right heel kick. Everybody good?
Yeah.
Okay. So I am facing you in this position. Land on the right foot. Airborne. Strike. Kick. Drop. Weight to the right. Open the left foot. Weight to the left. Ready. Throw. Coil. Weight to the back. Turn 90 degrees. Strike. Protect the half fist. Weight to the back. Open. Pivot the left. Close. Kick with the right outside. Forward. Turn to the right. Kick with the left. Turn. 180 degrees. Pick up. You kick. Good. Everybody good?
Yeah.
Let's take it from the second to last posture in section 1. Push with 2 hands. Okay. Push with 2 hands. In the section 1. Open the left gate. Extend that elbow. Backward walk. 1. 2. Up, down, change weight. 3. Up, down, change weight. 4. Up, down, change weight. 5. Left foot in front. Hold the hand from behind. Hold back. Move. Chin up, grab and hold. Step back. Wide and spread wing. Always follow by oblique posture. Rock, rock, step in. Shoulder, elbow, wrist. Close in front. Open in the back. Weight in the middle. Flash through the back. 1, 2. Hold, ready, to the throat. Turn. Cover the hand pump. Hold. Now, exhaling for closing. Always followed by dantian change. Now, in maneuver, number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Step up, elbow straight. 5 peg cross. New, hold in, cross, push. Kick with the right, to the right side, push, kick with the left, turn. Pick up, left heel kick, rock. 1, a step, 2, 3, immortal grab, throw, turn around, double kick. To the right, throw. Protect the high fist, open, close, outside kick, turn right, inside kick, 980. This is 180 degrees, pick up, kick, kick. Ready for third section. Everybody good? You are taking a look at me. I'm not sure. Which part? Which
No, I
part?
just realized. I just realized after the 180 is a right kick, not a left. I've been doing left all the time.
Okay,
Yeah,
let's do that whirlwind kick.
yeah,
The whirlwind kick is actually the tricky one, right? So protect the half fist. Open. So as I open, my left foot opens, right? Then the left foot land, block, kick, outside kick, land, push, inside kick, move, turn. So this is actually a 360.
yeah.
180. I misspoke. It's
360, yeah,
so I started here, right? So I kick, turn. Yeah.
yeah,
From here, turn. Yes.
yeah,
Yes. Yes. Continue. Let me see. I kick in.
yeah.
180 is 180. Is it 180?
One,
I face is 180 because I face this way, right? I kick, land.
yeah, okay, yes, it's 180, yeah.
Yeah.
And then it's all right.
Now like
Okay,
360, right? The face one way, turn, right?
yeah,
So if I face this way, turn back, and I face the same way as 360.
yeah,
So, but the whole thing is actually 180. It's 180 plus 90, 270, so to speak, because I have my protect the half fist. The whole thing is actually 360 because protect the half fist, I'm facing the door. I
yeah,
protect the half fist open, right? The first one is kick. You're facing the door, so it's 90. I think I already turned this way. So now do the next 90, you see? Right, then I kick 180. So it's 90, 90, 180. The whole thing.
Yeah, so 360.
That's why it's called roundhouse kick. It's 360 total. How do we arrive there? So the first time you sink, right? We take a half fist, smack facing the door, right? I turn, open. I kick. This is 90. Then I press. The body turn this way. Yeah. Then I turn and kick. I turn back to the door.
Yeah.
It's 360.
360.
Yeah, so 90, 90, 180.
Right.
Does it make sense?
Yeah, it does. And then the final kick is to the right.
Right, yeah. So I press towards the door, protect the half fist, open. Then I turn and kick. This is 90. I turn the whole body. Already 90. That's the second 90.
Yeah.
Then I kick 180. I face back to the door. Total of 360.
360.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Does it make sense?
Yes.
How do we do it? See if you can make 360. Okay, start with the second half fist.
Yeah.
Okay. Open. The first 90. Good. Turn another 90 before you start kicking. Good. 180 kick. Turn, turn, turn. Good. Good. You pick up.
Yeah, and
Yes, that's right. So when you finish, when you are here, okay. First 90, turn 90, kick. Come back. Pick up, change foot, pick up. So when you come back, you change foot, pick up, and it's a right heel kick. Yeah. Yeah. So the last part, you land with a right heel kick. Does that make sense? So
yeah.
you've done previously a left heel kick to bracket the whole thing. So if somebody already asks you, take it from left heel kick and end with right heel kick, you know it goes through the entire second section.
Yeah.
Okay, so the second section, let's do the second section once more. Start with second to last posture of section 1. Push with both hands. Right. Open the right gate, fist under the elbow. Strike is 1. Step back, 2. Step back, 3. Step back, 4. Step back, 5. Left foot in front. Hold the right hand from behind. Step back. And becomes white foot spread wing. Always followed by a quick posture. Block, block, step in, oblique posture, close, open, relax. Followed by flex through the back. 1 flex, 2 flex to the throat. Tuck, flick, third flex. End it up with cover the hand. Get into 16 for closing. So the silk becomes again. You're ready for the very first hand maneuver. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, foot, step up, elbow strike. And high peg horse. Move, hold in, cross, spread, kick on the right. Turn right, press, kick on the left. Right? 180 degrees. Kick with the left heel. Then stop. Block. Strike. Immortal grip. Turn around. Double kick. Ready? Lift. Kick. Land. Open the left foot. Weight on the left throat. Rotate the half fist. Open. Close. Outside kick. Turn 90 degrees. You turn 180s already. Inside kick. Turn 180 degrees. Pick up. Change weight on the left foot. Kick with the right heel. Piece of cake. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So we have 10 minutes left. I can turn it into Q&A if you have any questions. If not, we'll take it from beginning to here. Any preference?
Good idea.
Yeah, let's take it from beginning, okay?
That's right. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna take it from beginning. Facing you. Right? Ready? Come. First is Wuji stand. Ready? Okay. Second posture, Jing Gong pounds the pestle. Come. Jing. Move. Push to the left. Step back. Turn. Pick up. Elbow. Step up. Stop. Jing Gong pounds the pestle. First one. Spiral. Open. Wait to the left, and then come in. Raise me tuck rope. Move. Turn. 16 for closing. And then change. Relax. Good. Turn to the left. Pivot. Get ready for elbow strike. Second, Jing Gong pounds the pestle. Go. Spiral to the left. Step back on the left. Think on the left. And step back to the right. Wide foot spread wing. Always followed by oblique posture. Close. Open. Relaxed. Embrace the knee. Center. Pace step. Block. Open. Put weight. Strike. Open. Put weight. Block before you step in. Open posture. Relax. Embrace the knee. Center. Another pace step. Block. Open. Put weight. Strike. Open. Put weight. The guy got me by the hand. Brush out the hand. Cover the hand punch. Go. Nice. So after I cover the hand punch with movement. To cover the hand punch. Oh, okay. Okay, and then chin up, open, three, stop. The third Jing Gong pounds the pestle. Adjust the width of your feet, elbow strike. Cross over, drop. right-handed, oblique posture, open, relax. Hold diagonal striking fist. Pivot the back foot, get rid of the hand, forward elbow, backward elbow. Heel dragon hammer of the water. And now protect, turn, step up. Push with both hands. Now we know what the rest, right? Open the
Yeah.
it's under the elbow. Backward walk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Step back. Chin up. Wiggle, straight wiggle. Always followed by a great posture. Open. Relax. Flex through the back. Number 1. 1, 2. Get ready to the throat. Turn. Cover the hand palm. Now you're ready for the first hand maneuver, but not until you finish 6 for closing and then can change. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pivot. Open. Elbow strike. Turn into hyper pulse. Almost done. You draw in, protect it, intercept, push. Kick with the right foot. Turn to the right, push to the left. 180 degrees turn. Pick up, left heel kick. Rock. Step. Throw. Immortal grip. Turn around. Like the half fist. Open. Close. Outside kick. 90. Turn another 90. Ready? Inside kick. 180. Land on the left foot. Pick up. Right heel kick. Foot. Okay, you got 2 more postures in section 3. Good job. Okay, you have 3 minutes for Q&A. Any questions?
No, I just have to practice.
Yeah,
Yeah, I forgot quite a lot in section 1 actually. Yeah,
right.
review.
So what I propose is that for the next 2 weeks, we just keep going section 1, section 2,
1, 2.
and 1, section
Yeah.
2. So instead of section 1 and 2 every time, we would do section 2, 1, 2. Section 2, 1, 2, until you feel comfortable with section 2. And you can see you already moved to section 3. So 2 to 3, piece of cake for now. Yeah. Feel good?
Feels good, feels great.
Yes. Try to get the so my experience has been section 2 is where you have a lot of intensive kicks. So when you kick, the body tenses up. So in section 2, take your time, and at the end of the practice, if you feel this part really tense, then use the trick that I have for you. To just open on the right side, open on the left side. Open the sky, close to earth a couple of times until you don't feel the crunching here. You can feel the stable and standing, the center and stable stance when you're done with section 2. Because if you practice that one too early, and today I show you for preview, you will feel a lot more tightening in the chest because you're not comfortable with the form yet. When you relax and comfortable with the form, then you can do anything, including session 3, session 4 on. Yeah. All right. See you guys.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
See you. Bye.
It was a good session.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.